Hello, my name is Shreya Shinde, and I invite you to join me on an extraordinary journey across our planet. We will venture through continents and across millennia to witness some of the most remarkable structures ever conceived and built by human hands. These are not merely buildings of stone and mortar, they are enduring testaments to our ingenuity, our ambition, and our capacity for creating profound beauty. Our quest today is to explore the new 7 wonders of the world, a collection of sites that continue to inspire awe and wonder in all who behold them. These magnificent landmarks were not chosen by a single committee or ancient decree. Instead, they were selected through a truly global effort, a poll organized in 2007 by the New 7 Wonders Foundation. Over 100 million votes were cast from every corner of the globe, a collective voice of humanity designating these sites as our shared heritage. This democratic selection adds a unique layer to their significance, making them wonders chosen by the people for the people. Each one represents a pinnacle of cultural achievement from different civilizations across history. So prepare to be transported. Together, we will uncover the intricate stories, the historical context, and the cultural significance woven into the very fabric of these 7 incredible locations. We will walk in the footsteps of emperors, pilgrims, and architects, and discover why these places have captured the imagination of the world for centuries, and why they continue to do so today. Let our exploration of these monuments to the human spirit begin. Our journey begins in the vast landscapes of northern China, home to a structure of such colossal scale it almost defies belief: the Great Wall of China. It is not a single, continuous barrier, but a complex and sprawling network of walls, watchtowers, fortresses, and other defenses stretching for thousands upon thousands of kilometers. Snaking over rugged mountains and across desolate plains, it resembles a great stone dragon, a silent guardian etched into the very surface of the earth. Its construction spanned dynasties, a monumental undertaking that consumed the lives and labor of millions over centuries. Its primary purpose, of course, was defense. It was conceived as a formidable barrier to protect the Chinese states and empires against the raids and invasions of nomadic groups from the Eurasian steppe. Each watchtower was a nerve center, a point from which soldiers could send signals of an approaching enemy, using smoke by day and fire by night. The wall was a line drawn in the sand, a declaration of territory and sovereignty. But it was more than just a military installation. It was a system of border control, allowing the imposition of duties on goods transported along the Silk Road. Today, the Great Wall stands as a profound symbol of the Chinese nation's endurance and ingenuity. It represents the immense power of collective human effort and the unyielding will to persevere against formidable odds. To walk along its weathered stones is to connect with a deep and ancient history, to feel the weight of the centuries, and to marvel at the sheer audacity of its creation. It is a testament not only to the emperors who commanded its construction, but to the countless, nameless individuals whose toil raised this wonder from the ground. From the sprawling landscapes of Asia, we travel to the desert canyons of southern Jordan, to a place hidden from the outside world for centuries. Here, nestled within a labyrinth of wind-sculpted sandstone cliffs, lies the ancient city of Petra. It is a city carved, not built, hewn directly from the living rock. Its entrance is through the Siq, a narrow, winding gorge that stretches for over a kilometer, its towering walls obscuring the sky. This dramatic approach builds anticipation, making the final reveal all the more breathtaking when the canyon opens up to reveal Petra's most iconic facade. This is Al-Kazne, the treasury. Its ornate Hellenistic-style facade, intricately carved with figures and columns, is a masterpiece of Nabatean engineering. For centuries, Bedouin folklore told that an Egyptian pharaoh hid his treasure in the urn at the top, hence its name. While its true purpose was likely a royal tomb, its beauty is the city's undisputed treasure. As the sun moves across the sky, it plays upon the rock, transforming its colors from pale pink to deep rose red, earning Petra its famous moniker, the Rose Red City, half as old as time. The Nabateans, a once nomadic Arab people, mastered this harsh desert environment, creating an ingenious system of dams, cisterns, and water conduits that allowed this bustling capital to flourish. Petra became a vital crossroads for the silk and spice routes that linked China, India, and southern Arabia with Egypt, Syria, and Rome. Beyond the treasury, a vast city unfolds, with hundreds of tombs, temples, a Roman-style theater, and colonnaded streets, all carved into the vibrant rock. It is a silent, spectacular metropolis that speaks of a lost civilization's artistry and resilience. Our journey now takes us across the Atlantic to the vibrant heart of South America, to a city nestled between breathtaking mountains and the deep blue sea. High above the bustling metropolis of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, standing atop the 700-meter peak of Corcovado Mountain, is a figure of serene and monumental grace, Christ the Redeemer. With arms outstretched in a gesture of peace and welcome, this colossal statue has become not only an icon of Rio, but a symbol for Brazil itself and for Christianity worldwide. The statue's sheer size is astounding, standing 30 meters tall with an arm span of 28 meters and resting on an 8-meter pedestal. It is a marvel of 20th century engineering. Constructed from reinforced concrete and clad in a mosaic of thousands of small triangular soapstone tiles, it was designed to withstand the elements while maintaining its elegant form. The choice of soapstone was deliberate. It is durable and easy to work with, and it gives the statue its characteristic pale, luminous sheen, which seems to capture and reflect the tropical light in a truly ethereal way. More than just an architectural feat, Christ the Redeemer embodies the warmth and welcoming spirit of the Brazilian people. It gazes out over the entire city, from the famous beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema to the dense urban sprawl and the lush Tijuca forest. It is a constant presence, a source of comfort and inspiration for the Cariocas, the residents of Rio. Whether viewed from below, a tiny figure against the sky, or standing at its base, enveloped in its shadow, the statue offers a sense of profound tranquility and an embrace that seems to encompass the entire magnificent landscape. We now ascend high into the Andes Mountains of Peru, to a place where the clouds themselves seem to form the foundations of a forgotten world. Here, perched on a narrow ridge nearly 2,500 meters above sea level, lies Machu Picchu. This was the citadel of the Incas, a city built in the sky so remote and inaccessible that it remained unknown to the Spanish conquistadors and, indeed, to the wider world for over 400 years. Its existence was a secret held fast by the formidable mountain peaks that surround it on all sides. The genius of the Inca engineers is evident everywhere. They were masters of a technique called ashlar, in which massive blocks of stone were cut so precisely that they fit together without mortar. The joints so tight that not even a knife blade can be slipped between them. This construction has allowed the city's walls, terraces, and buildings to withstand centuries of earthquakes and erosion. The city is divided into distinct sectors: an agricultural zone with vast stepped terraces that cling to the mountainside, and an urban zone with temples, plazas, and royal residences. Rediscovered in 1911 by the American explorer Hiram Bingham, Machu Picchu continues to guard its secrets. Its true purpose remains a subject of debate among historians. Was it a royal estate for the Inca emperor Pachacuti? A sacred religious site? An astronomical observatory? Perhaps it was all of these things. To wander through its silent streets, to touch its perfectly joined stones, and to look out upon the sacred Urubamba River Valley far below, is to feel an undeniable connection to a powerful and sophisticated civilization that lived in profound harmony with its dramatic, awe-inspiring environment. Our journey now leads us to the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, to the heartland of another of the great Mesoamerican civilizations. Here, amidst the flat, jungle-covered plains, rises the magnificent city of Chichen Itza, a testament to the power and knowledge of the Maya and Toltec peoples. For centuries, this was a dominant regional capital, a center of political power, trade, and religious ceremony. The city's ruins are a fascinating blend of architectural styles, revealing a complex history of cultural exchange and conquest. The centerpiece of this great city is the monumental step pyramid known as El Castillo, or the Temple of Kukulkan. This structure is more than just a temple. It is a physical manifestation of the Maya calendar. Each of its 4 stairways has 91 steps, which, when added together with the single step of the platform at the top, equals 365, the number of days in the solar year. The 9 terraces on each side of the pyramid are bisected by the central staircase, creating 18 sections, representing the 18 months of the Maya calendar. The pyramid's most spectacular feature is revealed only twice a year during the spring and autumn equinoxes. As the sun sets, the northwest corner of the pyramid casts a series of triangular shadows onto the balustrade of the northern staircase, creating the illusion of a feathered serpent slithering down the pyramid to join a stone serpent head at its base. This is the descent of the god Kukulkan. This breathtaking display demonstrates the Maya's sophisticated understanding of astronomy and mathematics, a celestial alignment that continues to draw crowds from around the world to witness a moment where architecture, myth, and the cosmos perfectly intertwine. We travel now to Europe, to the eternal city of Rome, and to an amphitheater that is the very symbol of imperial Roman power and architectural prowess, the Colosseum. Even in its ruined state, its immense scale is breathtaking. Commissioned by the Emperor Vespasian around 70 AD, this was the largest amphitheater ever built, a stage for public spectacles on a scale the world had never seen before. Its construction was a feat of engineering, using a complex system of arches and vaults to support its massive weight and create its iconic elliptical shape. The Colosseum could hold an estimated 50,000 to 80,000 spectators, all arranged in a tiered seating system that reflected the rigid social hierarchy of Roman society. The emperor and senators had the best seats, while the poor and women were relegated to the highest tiers. For nearly 4 centuries, its arena floor was the site of brutal and spectacular entertainment. Gladiatorial contests, where men fought each other, or wild animals to the death, were the main attraction. Exotic beasts from the far corners of the empire were hunted and killed, and the arena was even flooded for mock naval battles. Beneath the arena floor lay the Hypogeum, a complex 2-level subterranean network of tunnels and cages where gladiators and animals were held before the contests began. Elaborate elevators and pulley systems would hoist them up to the arena, creating dramatic and surprising entrances for the baying crowds. Today, standing within its crumbling walls, one can almost hear the echoes of the roar of the crowd and the clash of steel. The Colosseum remains a powerful if chilling monument to the grandeur, the genius, and the cruelty of the Roman Empire. For the final wonder on our journey, we travel to the city of Agra in India, to the banks of the Yamuna River. Here stands a building that is universally acclaimed as one of the most beautiful in the world, a structure that seems less like architecture and more like a poem written in stone. The Taj Mahal. It is not a palace or a fortress, but a mausoleum, an immense monument to an emperor's undying love for his wife. Commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, it was built to house the tomb of his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. The perfection of the Taj Mahal lies in its flawless symmetry and its ethereal beauty. Constructed entirely of translucent white marble, its appearance changes with the shifting light of the day. It can appear pearly gray and pink at dawn, dazzling white at noon, and a soft, fiery orange at sunset. The central dome is magnificent, but the beauty is also in the details. The intricate inlay work, known as pietra dura, uses thousands of semi-precious stones like jade, lapis lazuli, and turquoise to create delicate patterns of flowers and calligraphy from the Quran. The entire complex is a masterpiece of design. The main tomb is flanked by 4 minarets, engineered to lean slightly outwards so that in the event of an earthquake, they would fall away from the precious tomb. It stands at the end of a long reflecting pool, which mirrors the structure, creating an image of breathtaking and almost surreal perfection. The Taj Mahal is the culmination of Mughal architecture, but more than that, it is an enduring symbol of love, loss, and beauty. A jewel that continues to capture the hearts of all who are fortunate enough to witness its sublime grace. We have journeyed across the globe, from the mountains of Peru to the deserts of Jordan, from the heart of ancient Rome to the plains of Mexico. We have witnessed the enduring legacy of emperors, architects, and entire civilizations. These new 7 wonders are so much more than stone, concrete, and marble. They are living history, tangible connections to our collective human story. They remind us of what we are capable of achieving through shared vision, tireless dedication, and an unquenchable desire to leave a mark upon the world that will outlast us. Each wonder tells its own unique story, of love, of faith, of power, of ingenuity, and of a deep connection to the cosmos. From the Great Wall's defiant sprawl to the Taj Mahal's serene perfection, they challenge us to think about our own place in time and what legacy our own generation will leave for the future. The world is filled with such wonders, both ancient and modern, waiting to be explored. These 7 are but a starting point, an invitation to look at our world with fresh eyes and a renewed sense of appreciation for the incredible tapestry of human culture. Now I would love to hear from you. Of these 7 magnificent sights, which one has captured your imagination the most? Which wonder would you most like to visit one day? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this journey as much as I have, please consider subscribing and joining me for many more explorations of the most amazing places our world has to offer. Thank you for watching.